Moses was not only able to see his surroundings with his natural eyes, but he lifted eyes toward heaven. Welcome back to Daily Talks. Today we want to talk about seeing things in the supernatural. Seeing things in the supernatural. We have natural eyesight. If our eyesight is good, we'll be able to see things clearly. But people like me who have bad eyesight, I need help with corrective lenses called eyeglasses. I'm able to see things when I put that on. But when I take off my glasses, I find myself confined to only being able to see things clearly that are very close to me. But when I put on my glasses, I'm able to see things that are far away. Now, think about this in a spiritual sense. Many people live their lives just watching at natural things and thinking about those things and being limited to natural cause and effect. But as spiritual people, God grants us eyes of the heart to see beyond the natural into the supernatural. There are many examples of those things in the Bible. One that comes to mind is when Moses is confronted at the Red Sea. He is leading the Israelites out of Egypt, and behind them there's a huge army of Egypt following them. In front of them is the Red Sea. They cannot go to the left, they cannot go to the right, they cannot go back to Egypt. And there Moses cries out to God. And God says, "Be still and know that I am God." And he's told to put out the staff. And God gives an east wind. The Red Sea parts. And what the Israelites do is they experience a miracle in front of their eyes, and they go through the Red Sea as if it was dry land. Now, if we look at the natural, you're surrounded. Behind you, there's an army. In front of you, there's the sea. There's nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. And when God provides a miracle for his people, then the supernatural happens. This is what I believe what happened. Moses was not only able to see his surroundings with his natural eyes, but he lifted eyes toward heaven. He lifted his eyes towards the supernatural. He lifted his eyes beyond the circumstances and the difficulty, and lifted his eyes to God, who was able to give him a path where there seems to be no way. He makes a way. He is able to rescue. He is able to redeem. He is able to save. Moses had many stories with God where he was able to experience God in tangible ways. And in this particular case, God allowed him the grace to experience this miracle. Do you feel sometimes that you're surrounded and your circumstances seem very difficult, closed off, limited? Perhaps it's time to utilize the sight into the supernatural. Perhaps it's time to ask God to give us eyesight into the supernatural, lifting up our heads towards heaven, praying and saying, "Lord, help me in this hour to do your bidding." God will give you a miracle or a sign or a wonder, a phrase from the Bible to give you hope and rest and encouragement and comfort. Whatever the case may be, we cannot stay stuck in the natural. We must look beyond into the supernatural. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.